Hey there, Heretik. We're a lightweight deployable application that seamlessly integrates into your existing relativity environment to enable a more efficient and effective contract review workflow. In this video, we're going to walk through what a flexible contract portfolio analysis workflow with Heretik looks like, while highlighting some key features and functionality. Our goal today is to understand the variances across the confidentiality provisions in our contract portfolio, amend any out-of-date provisions, and finally capture some additional contract data points. Let's jump into it. The project manager, PM, and client stakeholders align on the challenge at hand to finalize the most efficient approach to the contract portfolio analysis. In this demo, our stakeholder wants us to ensure all of his confidentiality clauses are up to date, compliant, and uniform. He also requests that we clean up and report back on a handful of specific data points that became relevant recently with COVID-19. We've aligned on the following approach. My team will be running comparison analysis across all the confidentiality provisions in the document set. Based upon that analysis, any agreements with provisions that need updating will be amended with the new language. Throughout this process, my team will be ensuring the following data points are captured. Effective date, does the agreement have force majeure, what are the force majeure triggers, as well as any relevant data points needed for the repapering of the confidentiality provisions. By doing this alignment work up front, we're ensuring a more efficient and streamlined project with clear direction. Here's an amazing sneak peek of what our client deliverable is going to look like. Now, let's jump into it and I'll show you how we got here. The assigned project manager, or PM, works with the stakeholders to gather all the relevant documents across the organization. Luckily for my team, I am the PM, and I've already gone ahead and grabbed all the relevant documents for this project and loaded them up into relativity. For the sake of this demo, I've gone ahead and left one out to quickly show you how easy it is to drag and drop documents into relativity. As the documents are being uploaded in relativity, they're being automatically analyzed by Heretik's contract analysis models and providing us the insights we need. Let's walk through the results. Heretik's technology classifies and segments each contract and uses extraction models to capture the relevant data points within the portfolio. As you can see here, Heretik has automatically classified all the agreements while extracting the actual contract title. It's also segmented the agreements at a clause level. This gives us a bird's eye view of the relevant trends across the documents, while also providing the ability to quickly drill down into specific high-risk contracts or even sections. And lastly, we ran a configuration model based on the client's request to capture the additional data points. Before we get into comparing the provisions, let's quickly confirm the extracted data points have been found, as well as we need those later during the amending process. Heretik has captured all these data points while maintaining the exact location in the document. If I click here on the force majeure triggers, you'll see Heretik has auto-populated the multi-choice field with the correct selections. Now that I confirm the analysis is complete, I'll show you how I can use Heretik's compare to quickly start understanding the variances of the confidentiality provisions. Heretik's compare feature is used to identify variances in targeted provision language across the portfolio. Now that I've isolated the confidentiality provisions with Heretik's segmentation analysis, I'll run a comparison across the existing provisions to get an idea of the variances. After I choose the base document for Heretik to reference, you'll see on the right-hand side a similarity score for each provision in the set. After a quick flip through the results, these provisions appear to be very similar. Heretik has highlighted all of the differences, which I'm going to export as an Excel for reporting purposes for our stakeholders. Now that I see how similar the current provisions are, I'm going to run another comparison against the most up-to-date language provided by the client. I'll paste that language in here as a base document and hit run. Same thing, Heretik will generate similarity scores to the new language while highlighting differences. Right off the bat, I notice the assignment rights to IP is missing, so these definitely need to be amended. For now, I'm going to export these to a safe search, and in the next step I'll show you how we are going to automate the repapering of these provisions. Already identified out-of-date provisions are repapered with the updated language using Heretik's document assembly feature. Next, I'm going to show you how to use Heretik's document assembly feature, which allows you to generate new Word documents without ever leaving your Relativity workspace. Here I have the new approved confidentiality provision language and a template with clear placeholders to be filled in. If you remember, earlier in this workflow, Heretik extracted all the necessary data points to complete this template. I've already gone ahead and uploaded our new provision language template into Relativity. I'm now going to map the data points captured with Heretik to the template's respective placeholders. Next, I'll take the safe search you saw me create during the comparison to rerun the papering process. Let's see how it looks. Heretik filled in the templated placeholders perfectly, and also grouped this new provision with the original agreement, which you can see here in the Related Documents tab. Because I'm an awesome teammate, I also went in and linked the new language on the original provisions to let future reviewers know about the new amendment. Lastly, I'll show you how I track these streams of work and report to the stakeholders along the way. Transparent tracking and reporting are accessible throughout the project, providing relevant updates for all key stakeholders. My team and I have benefited from all the previous work through Heretik's tracking and reporting dashboards. Dashboards not only allow us to provide real-time updates to most critical stakeholders, but we can easily update, configure, and even export the reports in the matter of a few clicks. During this demo, we focus on a few of our relevant core features related to contract portfolio analysis. If you'd like to learn more about Heretik's other functionalities, or about some of the other use case challenges we're solving, head over to our Partner Resource Center listed on our website. Thank you so much for watching this contract portfolio analysis workflow with Heretik. We'll see you on the next one.